Hi everyone, this is Ashish Kyal here. Welcome to Ashish Kyal Trading Gurukul. Or this is going to be a very short snippet on what has happened in the market today. You can clearly see Nifty had a big gap down opening, and that has continued on the downside throughout the day. So there was no attempt to fill the gap until the very final moment when you saw some kind of attraction happening, some kind of a pullback happening. But the major question right now is the major question right now is that जैसे हम बात कर रहे थे कि ओवरऑल जो पैटर्न है नियो वेव के हिसाब से मेनी ऑफ यू आर थिंकिंग कि वेदर द वेव जी इज ओवर और इज इट स्टिल ऑनगोइंग और हाउ इज इट हैपनिंग तो मैंने सोचा व्हाई नॉट टू गो लाइव राइट नाउ एंड जस्ट टॉक अबाउट इट इन अ वेरी क्विक फैशन कि बॉस हो क्या रहा है, वेयर इज द मार्केट हेडेड फ्रॉम हियर. शार्प गैप डाउन हुआ है एंड वहां से थोड़ा सा अटेम्प्ट है पुल बैक का, लेकिन क्लोजिंग बेसिस पे वो प्रोटेक्टेड हो गया. So this clearly shows that there is at least something which is there as a support. This is the final line in the sand which can act as a support. The nature of the pullback from here, try and understand. यहाँ से जो भी pullback आएगा या अभी आया है या आएगा, whatever, this pullback is going to hold the key. Tomorrow we have a lunar cycle, which is a full moon Purnima, and we don't really know whether that will act as a bottoming again. Last time this full moon acted as a bottoming cycle. Tomorrow the cycle starts and we have derived together from on Saturday free webinar. हमने एक साथ में टाइम डिराइव किया था 12 बजे के आसपास, जहां पर बॉटमिंग साइकिल है. लेकिन प्रॉब्लम क्या है, 85 वीक का जो साइकिल है that has topped out in October November 2021 और वो साइकिल का इंटेंसिटी अभी इंक्रीज हो रहा है. Now because of that 85 week cycle that has topped out earlier and the intensity is increasing, the shorter smaller cycles like 55 days lunar cycles are getting sold into. इसको नटशेल में अगर देखना चाहे तो इसका क्या मतलब है कि ओवरऑल यहाँ पर अगर बड़ा वेव, ओशियन का बड़ा टाइड टुवर्ड्स द शोर आ रहा है एंड छोटा टाइड अवे जाने की कोशिश कर रहा है, तो क्या होगा, वहीं पे जहां पर बड़ा साइकिल डाउन में है विच इज द मीडियम टू लॉन्ग टर्म ट्रेंड जो नीचे है, और उसके साथ में जो छोटे साइकिल्स है व्हेन वी आर लुकिंग एट 55 डेज और अदर साइकिल्स दैट इज ट्राइंग टू कम इन बिटवीन एंड शो सम पुल बैक, और पुल बैक मिला भी. If you look at the 55 day cycle from 20th of June, we can clearly see that pullback has happened very sharply and very clearly. We can clearly see that happening. So 20th of June, I'm so sorry, 20th of May. So 20th of May के बाद में जो pullback था, that has happened very clearly. वहां से अच्छा pullback आया साइकिल के बाद में 55 days के बाद. Now what has happened is उसके जो desired outcome था, so when we talk about wave G, the desired outcome was it should go towards that 17,000 levels, which did not happen. It remained very subdued. There was just no momentum that picked up. Initially आया and sudden fizzle out हो गया. That is again because of the bigger cycle nature which is happening. तो ये सब में how do we now look at the markets, whether we should sell, whether we should buy. बड़ा डाउन ट्रेंड था, मिस हो गया मूव, all of those feelings will be there, right? You have to be very prudent. Was it in your trade setup? As I keep telling my mentees, क्या आपके ट्रेड सेटअप में ये मूवमेंट था? If this movement was as per your trade setup, then you should have traded it. If this movement was not as per your trade setup, wait. Patience is the name of the game. इस मार्केट में अगर पेशेंस है, then you can make money. If you get that strong emotions of FOMO, then you will not be able to make money. Trust me on that, because exactly at the wrong time you will end up entering. So you have to keep a watch on RSI, keep a watch on candles technique जो हमने की है बहुत बार, and then we will keep a watch on wave theory. चलिए चार्ट पे चलते हैं. I thought today being such a huge move, why not just come live and talk about markets very quickly without spending much time. Let me now share across my screen and let me show you on the chart. So यहाँ पर अगर आप जो स्क्रीन पे चेक कर रहे हैं, you can clearly see ये निफ्टी का चार्ट है. आपको दिख पा रहा है निफ्टी का चार्ट? Every one of you, are you there with me on YouTube? Okay, so if you can see here on the Nifty chart, clearly you will be able to make out that वीकली चार्ट पे चलते हैं एंड ट्रेडिंग व्यू के वीकली चार्ट पे थोड़ा कुछ इशू था, जो क्योंकि हमने ओवरऑल वीकेंड पे देखा था उसके कंपैरेटिवली। आई एम जस्ट हाइडिंग अक्रॉस एवरीथिंग राइट नाउ। यहां पर on the weekly time frame this candle was showing different, now it is showing different, so comparative to Saturday, so something changed, so थोड़ा सा ट्रेडिंग व्यू में ग्लिच है, अभी ये प्रॉपर आ रहा है। एनीवेज if you check on the weekly time frame, the overall candle is bearish, that is for sure, there is no second thought, ठीक है। Close below the previous low, high below the low. People from Saturday webinars, are you here? Do you remember that we talked about it? Daily time frame पे चलते, if you come on the daily time frame and if you look at the daily time frame, same stuff happening here. यहाँ पर close मिला हमें prior low के नीचे, then it has continued all the way down, nothing has changed. Now what is important right now, what very crucial right now that you have to understand is, let me just make it hide this across. Okay, now if you look at this, this is these multiple support areas on the daily time frame। अगर आप देखोगे multiple support areas है, we can clearly see that this is the low formed on 8th of March। मैंने ट्वीट भी किया कि वहीं पे हम फिलहाल है, but this looks like a bigger downtrend possibly। इसका रीजन है, ओके, इसका क्लियरली एक रीजन है। यहां पर अगर आप देखोगे तो we can see that the overall up move which was here has been now retraced in sharp fast time, that has happened, ठीक है, at least on the low basis। तो लो यहाँ पे बना, on that basis it has retraced, but on the closing basis it is still protected। closing basis पे अगर आप देखोगे we have closed exactly at this area। तो यहां से अगर नीचे का लो ब्रेक होगा, if this low which is of 15,684, ये लो जो आज बना, if this low gets broken tomorrow and is sustained there, the possibility for from neo wave perspective, only one possibility that I think remains open, even though it is not very prominent। and यहाँ पर X complete हो गया, we have an A, we have a B, C, D, E, F, this G, I am not happy marking this as G because it has not consumed the time and price similarity with wave A। This happens and falls into the category of exceptions। Now this is the exception categories which gets triggered when the bigger tops are formed। The exception categories, if you go and check the Neo Wave book, you will find these kind of exception categories are there, जो होता है जब बड़ा मूव टॉप बन रहा होता है। एंड दैट इज द रीजन यहाँ पर क्लियरली यू कैन क्लियरली सी कि ये एक्सेप्शन में जाएगा अगर इफ दिस गेट्स ब्रोकन ना, इफ दिस गेट ब्रोकन ना। सो वेट करना है, यहाँ पर देखना है। फाइनल 1 घंटे में पुल बैक आया, वो टेम्पररी था कि यहाँ पर बेयर ट्रैप करके फुल मून से हम रिवर्स हुए। अगर फुल मून से हम रिवर्स हो गए तो क्या वेव पैटर्न चेंज होगा? मे बी देन इट विल बी वेव एफ गॉट शिफ्टेड हियर एंड देन द जी लेग which was expected earlier is going to come now। The reason of these two possibilities remain equally probable is because given the fact that the G is too subdued compared to a very less in terms of price and time, and that's the problem। Nevertheless, given the candlestick technique of daily weekly chart, we had a big gap here, ठीक है, बड़ा गैप है जिसका फिल करने का कोई अटेम्प्ट फिलहाल नहीं है। सो आई डोंट वांट टू बी placed in the direction of a opposite trend unless I see some kind of an attempt on the upside। Once that attempt starts, we will know the nature of pullback will give us every simple significant information। Yes, so 15,671 I think that's the low of this candle is going to be the deciding factor. ये 15,671 जो 8th of March को बना था, that is the deciding factor in preferring the wave pattern. Once we have a clarity on the wave pattern and we know what is forming, then we will have a classic trade setup. Meanwhile, have patience. ठीक है? So people think कि यार अगर electrician है तो that person should know everything, he should know every single move. ऐसा नहीं है. There are times when you have to be sitting back, relaxing, waiting for markets to do what it has to do, keep a close observation, and then when the time and price are synchronized, simply jump in. यहाँ पर टाइम ट्राई कर रहा है पुश करने का, प्राइस नीचे जा रहे, so थोड़ा सा टग ऑफ वॉर चल रहा है, and that's why lack of clarity is there as of now. But once that happens, once we see tomorrow's cycle how it behaves, कल परसों के दिन में पता चलेगा कि ओवरऑल साइकिल का बिहेवियर क्या हुआ. एक बार वो क्लैरिटी आ गई कि भाई वो साइकिल जो था उससे पुल बैक आया और फिर से नीचे का लो ब्रेक हो गया, मतलब साइकिल है स्टॉप्ड आउट. 55 डे साइकिल का जो लो बना था that was around this area only, this zone. Now this 55 day जो लो बना था that has been breached on a temporary basis, not on a closing basis. We still are just lying there. So once if we break this level of 15,671, the 55 days will top out, which will turn on the sell side for next nearly 40 days. That's one. Wave G will get confirmed, it's over, which means the bigger degree wave one जो हम इतने टाइम से बात कर रहे थे is complete. The bigger correction is starting. So next 2 days is going to decide this thing. Are you with me? This is for people who understand wave theory, for people who understand the science of time, and you want to club both of these things together. क्योंकि जब आप ये कर रहे हो और ये क्लैरिटी नहीं होता है ना, ये जो दो चीजें हैं वो आपको सोने नहीं देगी. So I thought why not to come live and simply talk about these two aspects. Very important. Price is crucial. You have to keep a watch on that. Along with that, time is important. Both things have to be in sync. So problem क्या होता है when I say that the time is turning on the buy side at 12 p.m. say tomorrow, for example, I'm just giving an example, और वहां से बाइंग नहीं आता, तो जिन लोगों को इसके कंप्लीट साइंस के बारे में नहीं पता, दे स्टार्ट थिंकिंग बाय नहीं आया ये नहीं चलता. Boss, try and understand there has to be a synchronization. Do you remember I've talked about it multiple times? There has to be a confirmation. Price and time has to get synced, because आप जब buy कर रहे हो आप price और time दोनों चीजों को buy कर रहे हो. You are not just buying across price, you are also buying across time. So this is very important. Even if there is a lunar cycle, do you have a price confirmation? You can't just trade basis on time. Also you cannot just trade basis of price. आपने करके देख लिया होगा, खाली प्राइस के बेसिस पे अगर ट्रेड करोगे तो बहुत बार whipsaws होता है. So you have to add the element of time and you have to be patient in this kind of a market. So as per the price action, 15,671 is important. As per weekly candle, we are bearish. As per daily candle, we are bearish. As per wave theory, we do not have a clarity. We need 2 days more. As per time cycle, tomorrow is an important day. तो ये सब का क्लस्टर मिला के अगर मैं आपको बोलूं एक रेसिपी बनाते हैं तो क्या आउटकम मिलेगा, सोचो. इसके लिए आई थिंक टुमारो विल प्रोवाइड अस विथ utmost information on where are we headed. यहां से गैप फिल हो जाता है, शार्प रिवर्सल ऊपर आता है तो क्लियर हो जाएगा कि एफ शिफ्ट होके कंप्लीट अभी हो रहा है और जी आएगा. यहां से ब्रेक हो जाता है लेवल, कल से फिर गैप डाउन होता है एंड वी ब्रेक दिस लेवल ऑफ 15,671 formed in the form of WAVD. That will confirm the top in form of G is placed. Now you might think अरे टॉप बन गया, मैंने तो राइड ही नहीं किया. Wait, markets will pull back. You need patience. You need RSI to relieve. You need to ensure that you don't sell it in the oversold state. If you do that, you are going to be trapped. ठीक है? I don't want you to be trapped. I want you to be enjoying this rally or fall, because if this is wave 2, if the wave 2 is starting, there will be classic trading opportunity where you can make a lot of money in a very short time if this starts. So be happy about it. At least if that is starting, it's going to be chaos across, that is for sure. Blame will be given to inflation. I have talked about it in Feb. I have talked about it in December 2021, that this fall will be what market has to do. Inflation will follow. Market ऊपर गया तो you will start seeing inflation stabilizing. Market नीचे गया, you will see the worst coming out. That's how the market is discounting the future. Try and think. आज तक अगर आपने पढ़ा होगा मार्केट के बारे में, पहली चीज पढ़ी होगी, मार्केट डिस्काउंट्स द फ्यूचर. फ्यूचर अर्निंग्स को प्रेजेंट टाइम वैल्यू पे डिस्काउंट करते. नाउ एवरीवन लर्न्स अबाउट इट, बट प्रैक्टिकली जब आप अप्लाई कर रहे हो तो आप उसे भूल क्यों जाते हो? If market is discounting the future to the present time, it means it is forward looking. Inflation figures that are coming in is backward looking, because inflation data जो हो गया इकोनॉमी में उसके बारे में. So economy data is later, lagging. Markets are forward looking. So अगर आप मार्केट्स को देख के, अगर आप इन्फ्लेशन को देख के ट्रेड कर रहे हो, it is like driving a car looking at a rear view mirror. You don't really have to do that, because then you are not going to be heading where you want to go. And that's why use techniques that is forward looking, maybe wave theory, maybe time cycles, patterns, whatever techniques that will help you to trade extremely well. But understand it's a game of probability. अगर किसी ने बोला ये ऐसा ही होगा, 100% ऐसा ही होने वाला है, तो ऐसा नहीं होगा. So always remember it's a game of probability. You win when you win, ensure you're winning more, and you will lose when you lose. Just ensure you lose less. If there are mistakes, ensure it's not expensive. Mistakes will happen, emotions will be there, you might get carried away. Just ensure the mistake is not expensive, and then rest of the things will be taken care of. So these are the things. Wave 2 projection I am not giving right now, because wave 2 अभी शुरू ही नहीं हुआ है, या हो गया वही clarity नहीं है. Let it start. Let us get that clarity. We will have ample opportunity to ride that. Let us know what markets want to do. Let's listen to the market for next 1 or 2 days more, and then we will go bang on again inside. So let's see how it goes from here. I thought I'll keep it short, and it's already 20 minutes, nearly 20 minutes. So guys, I'm open for questions, and people who this is on YouTube, just you can subscribe to the channel, click on that button, alert, and you will know whenever I'm live, right? So this is something that is interesting, and I thought आज का दिन थोड़ा सा tricky है, तो क्यों ना live जाके clarify किया जाए. And for people who want to be a part of Master of Cycles program, which is happening on 2nd and 3rd of July, you can simply register for that program. You will find the link of Master of Cycles in the description box, and my mentorship is also starting in July. So be a part of this wonderful mentorship program, जहां पर हम इसी पूरे साइंस को इन डेप्थ में जाके स्टडी करेंगे, समझेंगे कि किस तरीके से मार्केट को ट्रेड करना है. श्री रंगनाथन is saying wonderful surprise session, perfect timing. Thank you very much, and I hope this helps you to get some clarity on what is happening around. And अगर आपके पास में कॉल है, can I hold that call? Tough question. You are putting me in the spot. I don't know, to be honest. कल के मूव के ऊपर पता चलेगा, कल 12 बजे के बाद पता चलेगा. 12 बजे क्यों? क्योंकि कल 12 बजे का एक टाइम हमने निकाला था. सैटरडे को एक फ्री वेबिनार था टाइम के ऊपर, तो देखते हैं क्या होता है 12 बजे. प्राइस के साथ रहना है, लेकिन डू नॉट जस्ट गेट कैरीड अवे विद टाइम. प्राइस के साथ रहना है. So and why not we have one be truncated at 18300 to 18100. Faster retracement नहीं है. Lot of those neo wave things have to be, we have discussed that in Master of Waves, Chitesh, right? You were there in that program. Great. Thank you very much, guys. Have a wonderful day. This is Ashish Kyal signing off. So let's just wait for tomorrow. We'll have more clarity. Let's just see what moon has to do for markets, or how markets behave basis of the moon cycle. Let's just see tomorrow, day after. देखते हैं. And 15671 is important level. Let's see if that remains protected tomorrow, and then we will have a gap area. So remember the gap area. So किसके ऊपर जाएगा तो हमें पता चलेगा कि मार्केट्स का ट्रेंड ऊपर की ओर रिवर्स हो गया. 16250. Now that's too far away for you, but उतना वेट करना पड़ेगा. ज्यादा फार नहीं है, आज के दिन में ही वो आ गया है. ठीक है, कल ही था 16200 के आसपास. So it's not too far away. You never know. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day and stay tuned.